according to Ian Rappaport, the only way Jason Garrett can keep his job is if he gets Dallas to the playoffs and make a deep playoff run. And when I mean deep playoff run, I don't mean win the wild card, win the division, no round. He needs to make it to the NFC Championship or probably most likely make it to the Super Bowl. And the way the Dallas Cowboys have looked this season, that seems impossible. And it's weird because the Dallas Cowboys have one of the most talented rosters in all of the NFL. So basically, Jason Garrett's time in Dallas is pretty much going to be over. Now, the reason why he hasn't gotten fired yet is because when you're in the middle of a playoff race, trying to compete for a playoff spot, you don't fire your head coach. You just mess up too many things. And even if Dallas wanted to fire Jason Garrett in the middle of the season or at this point in the season, who's good enough on that Dallas Cowboys staff that they could be good enough to take over and be interim coach and help guide Dallas into the playoffs? So, reports out there that is interest between the Dallas Cowboys or Jerry Jones and Urban Meyers. Urban Meyers, former head coach of Ohio State, Florida, and Utah. Won a national championship at Florida and won a national championship at Ohio State. He's won 187 games and has only lost 32 games during his whole college career as a head coach. Now, Urban Meyers, on TV when you watch him, he knows his X's and O's. This dude is a genius when it comes to football. Then Dallas is also rumored that Dallas has interest in Lincoln Riley, the young head coach down in Oklahoma. Lincoln Riley, during his 3 years at Oklahoma, has a 35-5 record. He's won 35 games, only lost 5, has gotten Oklahoma into the college football playoffs a couple of times now. So Lincoln Riley, I prefer that Dallas will hire Lincoln Riley over Urban Meyer. Just because, look, both of those guys will be good hires. And we know that Jerry Jones in the past has not been scared to dip his hand into the college football world and get a college football head coach like we saw a couple of decades ago when he brought in Jimmy Johnson. So we know Jerry Jones isn't afraid to dip down into the college football ranks to get his next head coach. I think Lincoln Riley will be the perfect fit for the Dallas Cowboys over Urban Meyer. Now, both of these guys are good picks, but I like Lincoln Riley a little bit better. Now, the reason why, before I get into that, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I upload NFL videos and college football videos daily. But I think Lincoln Riley will be a good hire for the Dallas Cowboys is because he's young. He can relate. He's relatable to the young players. Young players will probably gravitate towards him. He's energetic. But this guy knows his X's and O's. This guy has gotten Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, and about to be Jalen Hurts into the NFL. Before this season, a lot of people saw Jalen Hurts going in the 7th round, possibly undrafted. Now, a lot of people think Jalen Hurts is going to end up going in the 3rd or 4th round. And that just goes to show you how innovative of an offensive mind Lincoln Riley is. He's not just an innovative offensive-minded coach, but he's basically a quarterback coach. He knows how to develop and groom quarterbacks. We've seen it the last 3 years. He's gotten Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, both of those guys, #1 overall picks. Both of those guys are having success in the NFL, even though Baker is struggling a little bit. But Kyler Murray has had a very impressive rookie season. And Jalen Hurts is going to end up being drafted in the 3rd or 4th round by the time the NFL draft rolls around. So Lincoln Riley is good with quarterbacks and knows offense. And when you look at the talent that this Dallas Cowboys team has on it, I mean, it's not going to take too much effort to get this Dallas Cowboys team to where Jerry Jones and the front office of Dallas thinks this team should be. Because right now, this team most definitely should not be 6-7. When you look at the talent that Dallas has, Robert Quinn, DeMarcus Lawrence, Byron Jones, Dak Prescott. Although he's not an elite quarterback, he's not a bad quarterback. You can win the Super Bowl with Dak Prescott. Ezekiel Elliott, arguably the best running back in the NFL. Amari Cooper, one of the better wide receivers in the NFL. You got one of the best offensive lines in the NFL, if not the best offensive line in the NFL. And somehow, this team is 6-7. So, Urban Meyers and Lincoln Riley, I think whoever Dallas goes after and chooses to hire, I think both of those guys will be great hires. Because they know offense. And I mean, look at the talent that Dallas has. So, I prefer Lincoln Riley, but Urban Meyers wouldn't be bad neither. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more NFL videos and content. And thanks for watching.